Under the tree. Oh, you still what is it? Comfortable here, folks. Have a day of happiness.
Yes, and so we begin part two of our discussion. Christmas traditions in the 242.
Dang-a-lang-a-lang. Ah, I'm gonna have a great day today. Folks, I'm gonna mess with Mother today. I hope she can broad shoulders.
Broad shoulders.
I wanna be all over her. It's a good day to be in the presence of the beautiful under the tree, and the weather is good, and you got the banana and the dilly, whatever you want. But anyhow, man, that's your story. Um, and you know what?
Tell me.
I had two folks beat me up this week.
Yeah,
But
about what?
I can deal with them.
You can deal with them.
I can deal with them. So and we got to make this fun loving today.
Yeah.
This can be fun loving.
It's Christmas time, the
So-
best time of the year. I have been saying all week long.
We can get right into the meat because guess what? We can even go down and explore. You ever listen to Christmas music?
I love Christmas music.
Okay, you know most of them songs I got named her.
Yeah?
Yeah. Do you know the song I named her?
All the songs have a title.
Okay, give me a name. Give me a song. Just say something.
Oh, Holy Night.
Oh, hold. You know some people named Bobby Knight. They got named.
Okay.
They got named. And we got Joy.
Joy to the World.
Yeah, and I even
Mhm.
I see some.
The First Noel.
Yep, Novel.
Yeah.
And I was shocked. Even Merry Christmas.
Well, Mary.
And then
M-A-R-Y, not M-E-R-R-Y, right?
That's the name. Mary. I call it Mary.
Mary Hart.
Come, Mary. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And Mr. Hart. And you go, okay. I was listening to some of them songs. I know them got name in it. I wonder why they got name in it. You do ever
Feliz Navidad.
Mm-hmm.
You know anyone named Feliz?
Yeah. Put in English.
Felicia.
Yeah, there you go. What a day. But it's amazing. It's amazing the song,
Uh-huh.
you know. And I's a happy-go-lucky fella. And people messing me. They talk all kinds of things. And they think I can take them on, you see.
Uh-huh.
But I want to know, I remember one time, boy, we talking about Christmas
Christmas traditions.
tradition.
And we're talking about food and music
Last week we
at
talked
Christmas time
last week
in
talk-
the Bahamas.
last week we wanted
We
junk
talk about Junkanoo,
And
yeah.
that's a-
And it's so sad that there will not be any Junkanoo of any form this year.
I don't know where I going. I know what them fellas the lights say they going to do. Oh, this a day. Boy, I get myself in trouble today. Listen. Say they going to Junkanoo. Junkanoo.
Can't even go in no canoe.
That's something, man. And then let me tell you something. That's something, and you know I love Christmas.
I love
Christmas so much.
too.
Somebody bought me this shirt and tell me I got this my Christmas shirt, so I got
Wow.
so I got to say thanks to Lil G who buy the shirt for me to, you know.
Okay.
To,
Have you looking very sharp?
yeah, she said, Spicy, she said, but you got to do something for me. So I said, what? She said, you got to sing. So
Okay.
I got to sing for you.
Yeah, I promised the people
And I
that we're going to have a full hour talking
And-
about
and
music,
I-
and Tony will be singing.
I can't sing a lick.
Yes,
So
you could
hold
sing.
on, I can't sing a lick. So let me tell you, you know, in the
Mhm.
spirit, let me tell you, Christian, you know, in the spirit mood, you can make up song.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you can make up just song. Let me give you make up a song.
Okay.
You gotta figure it out. You gotta figure it out.
Uh-huh.
They say, money coming.
Money coming?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I want me to say? You want to sing? When you put a song here.
Go ahead.
Don't bring me no gift, no present, just bring me the money. Money coming. That woman in Sweetheart and say, their song this time.
Just bring the money in.
What? I love you for the season. Just bring me the money. Do not bring me no gift, no present. Just bring me the money. I love you just for the season. Now you want me to sing that, right?
I thought you were singing it all along.
That's the new song, man. I
Okay.
read 5 minutes ago. I was getting ready. Oh,
All
folks,
right.
folks,
Spontaneous artist,
folks,
Tony.
we having fun, folks. This is a fun day. You know, you got these fellas, especially as Christmas, you know, you eat like they crazy. They never see food. They get
Hmm.
food, food,
Oh boy, let me tell
the
you, it's
turkey,
one
the
thing
ham,
Christmas in the Bahamas is about. It
oh,
is
food,
about the food.
and then get sick January, and then
No, everybody go
say going back
on
and die with it.
diet and take out New Year's resolution.
Listen, you need to see them play the food, folks. You need to see them play the food.
You remember is it um is it the Munnings or is it the other brothers that
Ooh.
sing the Bahamian party? They get fried conch salad too,
Yeah.
potato
Oh, no,
salad
no,
and
in the ones.
cornbread.
Yeah, just to name a few.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got you. Um, the food's so big, and you see the big
yeah.
turkey, and then you start singing a song. No, that's roasting on an open fire.
What's
Celebrate.
sing it? What
Chuck.
roasted?
What? Chuck what? Not
Chestnuts.
chestnut.
Chestnuts roasting on an open
Or you can
fire.
see. Go ahead, Jack. Go ahead.
Jack Frost nipping at
Not
your
the
nose.
nose.
Tiny tots with
With
their
your
eyes
eyes on
on
the
the road. I bet you don't know who
road.
sing that. Who sings that
And
the
toast
best? Folks dress up
like
like
Eskimo. I thought
Eskimos.
you didn't know. Everybody
Everybody
knows.
knows.
But
A turkey
turkey
and
and some
some mistletoe.
mistletoe.
I ain't
Dun,
singing
dun.
no more. Go ahead, you sing.
Make the season bright.
Okay. That's a good
Night.
start, right? Tony could sing. You see, people?
Somebody cry. It's hard to miss you tonight. Hey, we messing around. We messing around, folks. Let's go.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
man.
First
Yeah.
6 minutes into the program.
But let me get my health in.
And yes,
Yeah, let me get my
yes.
health in, then we can explore this
And
whole.
let's make sure people could see us today. Last week we continued, but
Yeah,
we
but we have
couldn't
an
see
issue.
no one. And so we wanna send a shout out to Sophie from now because she was there.
She must be mad at me.
And no,
So she
I
must be
don't.
mad at me.
I
She must
did
be mad.
send her a nice long note
Yeah, she
of
must be mad at me.
apology, but that's technology.
Folks, we can do two bush today that you not to know. And everybody know this bush. No, everybody don't know this bush.
Most people see it and find it a nuisance,
Yeah,
especially
they keep on
if
feeding in the
it's
yard.
high. Yeah.
And folks, see here, it's a pretty
Who
flower. It's
knows
like,
what's that?
yeah. You want the language for it? it's it's called shepherd
Shepherd
needle,
needle.
and it called
We
shepherd
call
needle.
it shepherd needle.
Yeah, shepherd needle. It gets shepherd needle because you got that sticky pod.
Those little
The little
things,
sticky things that
yeah,
stick on you.
get annoyed in your
Mm.
socks. You can't get that
Oh,
socks clean for
every
days.
time they must wash my clothes. Couple of these in this because I go to the bush all the time. I'm a bushman, so I go in the bush. Um, really, shepherd needle. Excuse me. Shepherd needle is one of the prettiest plants. You all don't think it's pretty flowers. This is pretty flowers. You could dress this on your dinner table, and you could drop one or two of these in your salad as you go.
Believe it or not,
Yeah.
even though we don't do it, it's edible.
I can say this word. The Haitians,
Okay.
the Haitians drink this all the time for energy. This is one of the good drinks. They
Mm.
always tell me about it, and this is so good for energy. You won't believe it.
Wow. And we just trample over it
Yeah,
every day.
and Cassell says vitamin C.
Mm-hmm.
So this is very good for you to drink as an
Take
energy
the
drink.
weed out
Not the
from
weed
it.
now, no,
Not
not
the
the
weed.
weed. We're just
Just the
talking about the top,
shepherd
the
needle.
sharper needles.
Pulled straight from the soil.
Just break off this.
That tell you how
It's hard.
frequent.
Yeah.
I'm sure the root could
Yeah.
be used for
Yeah,
something.
break off the root. So you got that. You put that in the pot, and sharper needle. You boil this for energy.
Boy, you could
Vitamin
actually
C.
smell it
Yeah.
after you break
After you
that.
break
The
it, you could smell it. Break it and smell it.
Smells healthy.
Right. And now, a lot of y'all don't know this, but this is why I bring this plant here for y'all. This is very good for cuts, bruises, bites,
Sores.
You mash it like this, and a couple of leaves, and it come like the watery, like soft,
Mhm.
and you rub it across the cut, the saw.
Is that whilst it's
Yeah,
fresh?
why is it fresh?
Okay,
And
so you just have to make sure you wash the
yeah, you
leaves
wash
then.
it. Listen, dirt is good for some things. No, I just mess around. Oh, remember now. She's help. So you wash it first, and sometimes you can lay it right on. I see my mother's lay it on.
Mm-hmm.
My mother's lay on, but I know. I said, what are they doing? What are you all doing? You're putting leaf on me, and then, but you never know. Sometimes they put all of this on you.
Well, I know,
Yeah,
seeing you do that, the pepper leaf,
right. They put the pepper
especially if
leaf,
you have a pimple and a boil,
but
that seem very
this is
painful.
this is very good. The juice of it,
Mm.
very good, and rub it on the cuts, boil, whatever. This shepherd needle, shepherd needle. Secondly, I got two bush for you. Ah boy, I know when you see this in the yard all the time and you don't use it, you don't think. This is called. This is a guava leaf. What other was that?
Guava.
Guava leaf. Well, you know guava. If you eat too much guava, what it does? Bind you up. So if you take this guava leaf, you boil it, and you drink it, it'll bind you up.
If you have
Yeah, they
diarrhea,
have a diarrhea.
it'll
Or
stop.
you know, some
Yeah.
people say, "I can't eat this because I can have diarrhea. I can't drink the milk. I can't do this." You find you some guava leaf.
Don't go drinking the milk and then
You
turn
gotta try
around
to.
and drink it. Just if you
Yeah,
come
one night you have
across,
a loose stomach. That's what it
yeah,
is.
food poisoning
Yeah,
or
food poisoning.
anything like that.
Just boil this
Yeah.
and drink it. See, she used to be a nice soul. You know, she used to direct me when I go wrong. So that's what I like. But guava leaf, also, guava leaf, for years I boiled guava leaf, sour sop leaf, and breadfruit leaf together. I do that for years, and that is good for, they say, for prostate. And also, it was good for, they say, any bacteria and infection in your system.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you all this. I used to drink this every morning, and this used to make me feel good for a period of time.
Okay.
And it comes like it's way off, but it makes you feel good. Get that
Good.
feel refreshing, yeah. Feel refreshing,
Energizing.
yeah. And it's good for prostate cancer.
But you know, before you move that away,
Guava leaf, that's
the
what it is.
guava leaf is also good for something very good. A lot of people face that problem. You see, I have my hair
Yeah,
twisted and all natural,
yeah.
right? A lot of us have a tendency to thinning out in the front of our hair, the front portion of our hair. The back of my hair is nice and thick, but the front is thin. And you boil that, and after you shampoo your hair,
Mm-hmm.
you just use the boiled water, the boiled guava leaf, and rinse your hair with it. It makes it very, very coarse, but it also helps to restore the thickness of your hair. So you don't have to go in the store and buy those chemicals with, if you
Mm-hmm.
accidentally let it go in other parts of your body, it will cause hair to grow where you don't want it to grow. But this guava leaf is very good for your hair,
Right.
for thickening your thinning hair.
Okay. All right. We're moving right along. What are you looking at me?
Nothing. Back to Christmas.
Christmas?
Yeah.
I can keep on Christmas. I read in the paper that you got married today. My name is Velma Smith on Second Avenue. Gotta get that right. Down, did you know old people song now? Oh, in LA. Oh, singing. Whoa, Rosemary. You know why I sing that
Is
song?
that a Christmas?
No, you know why I sing that song?
Why?
People that get married at Christmas.
Oh, that's true.
You know everybody will get married.
Well, that's true.
It's
That's true.
God, you ain't got that. Everybody might.
Yeah,
I
a
tell
lot
you
of
this.
people.
This is
From time immemorial, Christmas was the time
Yeah.
people get married.
drinking my lemonade.
So you know what it is? I think
human
it's
made.
the cool weather.
Good weather.
Cool weather make us clingy, affectionate, romantic.
Mm.
All those words would cause people to
But why
stick
you think people get
together.
married?
We don't talk that. We talking Christmas
Yeah,
now.
this Christmas time.
Christmas
Why you think you get married? Why you think you get married at
at
Christmas? Yeah, why do
Christmas,
you get married overall?
because Christmas is a lovely time of the
Look, I
year.
having fun. Yeah,
Christmas is a lovely time of the
this is
year.
lovely time. So make it sweet.
Excellent.
Oh,
Yeah.
you think it's the red and all the color green and the Christmas
Well,
trees?
you know what? If you have a wedding at Christmas, because red is not a traditional wedding color, but when people get married at Christmas, they do incorporate red in their um, color scheme.
So when answer this question for me.
Hmm.
So you get married at Christmas
Hmm.
and you get divorced at Christmas.
That could ruin your Christmas.
Yeah, hey
Eh?
Christmas come. Hey Christmas come.
You remember
Hey,
that
come.
bad
Yeah,
experience.
bad experience. Boy,
But I think it may still be better to do at Christmas
no
because
boy.
guess what?
No boy.
All the things that happens at Christmas will cause you to forget about it,
No.
except for when it comes time for family gathering. Then maybe that might be the time.
You may say that man again. Every time Christmas comes, Jesus Lord, he costs my life and go miserable. You can't enjoy Christmas no more. So you gotta go. Every time you see Christmas come, you go, hey, eat all, eat plenty. Cause
So let's okay. How are we gonna do this today? We're gonna talk one dish and one song,
what we can
or
do?
we're gonna talk about the full spread.
I
Christmas
just think.
spread.
I just think we talking about Christmas in general. Now, I ain't got no cap on this. We can talk Christmas straight across the board. We can talk Christmas music. We can talk what they do, how they wipe the house, and how many people come
Well,
in. People only come to the house to talk with you.
tell you
Then they
something.
come to your house and eat up all your food. And then we can talk what they told us.
For me,
We can remind, listen, you all told us. you all let me go to the farm, you told all the people food. We can talk what you do.
for me, I think Christmas is truly family oriented and also church oriented because the thing that stands out for me the most about Christmas, every year there was a Christmas play. The same play about this manger scene and
Over and over.
right.
Oh, you ever been there? I used to go to them bar in James and John. They just play the same cantata, the same songs.
Christmas cantatas, yes.
Yeah, and then let me get. Let me get started. There was a 7-Day Adventist woman. I never see Christmas is a lot of memory. There's a 7-Day Adventist woman. She used to be on Bay Street. You know the one?
Yeah. That's the best singing you want here.
No, she gets
The I know
what was her
you're talking
favorite song?
about Jerusalem.
Oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, people said, oh. And when she hit that part, Hosanna in the high, and she, oh, yes, Jerusalem.
And that caused your skin to just crawl, right? It's so beautiful.
But let me go back to her.
Uh-huh.
There's some things breaded,
Mm-hmm.
and you never forget,
Mm-hmm.
even though she didn't. You think she that song off and it's boring.
That wasn't boring.
But hold on. Let's give her props. I can give her props. For me, that's old fashioned and that boring. Okay, but I tell you what, it's a part of Christmas.
And the thing about it is when it first started. I know with everything after a while people get bored of hearing it, but trust me, it is a beautiful song, and the arrangement of the song is also very beautiful.
The key of that
the
is
voice.
You remember, you never forget. There's some events, certain events, and certain things like that. Like I remember.
So basically, that used to happen at the annual beat retreat where the police band, and that's a tradition that has been happening in the Bahamas for many years. I don't know of it during my childhood, but I know from in the 80s when I was,
but even
the late 80s and 90s.
But the police band was another thing happened at Christmas time. You're talking about music.
the beat retreat.
And the beat retreat, but they play the same songs. But one of the songs that you never forget, that I always say, why are they playing it? But they always come on with it.
Was that?
There were 700 islands in the sun. Yeah, that's
the
like a tradition.
Christmas national.
That's a national.
But when you think about it,
Bahamas
it is
where you gonna go
next
year?
It is selling
Who you
the
gonna
country.
visit?
And
What you gonna
Christmas
do
time,
next year?
if anyone
What you
live
gonna
anywhere
do?
else in the world, the
Come
place to
to the
be is
Bahamas.
the Bahamas at
Yeah,
Christmas.
back in the day.
I think that's the only time you find the masses of Bahamians on Bay Street.
Yes, all the Bahamians
Prior
come
to
back
them
home. Yeah.
moving
Where you
all the
going?
stores into the mall,
Tradition.
everyone went on Bay
Yep.
Street to shop.
Yep. And it's such these things we talking
Mm-hmm.
that people can relate to. People like the old ones.
Mm-hmm.
We can relate to.
Older.
Okay, hold on. So we can relate to and the way we shop
Mm-hmm.
and like the last 5 days
Before Christmas.
before
Oh
Christmas.
my God. No standing
Yeah,
space.
yeah.
No
People gonna
standing
spend
space.
what
You
they
would think
make. They spend what they done made, and they spend what
what
they
they
had.
gonna make in January.
Ah, boy,
And
boy.
of course, if you work for the government,
Oh,
oh
you're
Lord,
born.
you're broken.
January
Till
10th.
it seems like
Yeah.
forever.
Hmm.
Yeah. But the best part about Christmas is really for children. The family atmosphere, the gifts, and the good thing too is the churches and the fact that the church look after the needy
Yeah.
children that would perhaps not have a gift. The church would make sure that there was a gift under the tree for all of the children in their church body, and also even for persons from the community. Because I know growing up in Mount Zion Baptist Church in Gambia,
Oh, that's just
yes, that's the church I grew up in.
you know something. You stray. You need to go. Come on, you need.
And the Christmas tree was there. And there were gifts under the tree for all the children and all. One thing I liked about it, regardless of the denomination,
Mhm.
each church would have their own
Own.
Christmas program,
Yes.
and every other church would go and visit during that program.
But churches now has moved away from all these tradition stuff. See when you were growing up, when I was growing up, like you'd be irritated because when you get a certain age, you don't go to church. You're irritated because the church next door making all that noise. So you're irritated. You wish you could just pull in the plug. And this guy in the guitar can't play. Blang, 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 and and the music all over the place, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what has happened? And you trying to sleep. But you know what? When I was growing up, like when I was younger, if I couldn't go, if you was a different nomination,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted, I used to go to the window and
Oh, okay.
peep in. You see, so
Well, what stopped you from going in?
because you wasn't the nomination wasn't,
No, basically your
I was
parents didn't let you go.
yeah because
As a
they said
child, you
because
were
they said that
curious,
boy
or you don't belong to that
yeah
church.
you didn't belong to that church.
So
But
you
guess
see,
what? The pastor used to see me
Mm-hmm.
and he said, "Hey, come in," and he used to give me that gift, and I used to get that gift. So when I get that gift, I used to laugh because when you open the gift, it's to be a stick man. With a stick. A stick. I was like, how you play with a stick man? It's so
Yeah.
funny. You know the stick man. And then you have two stick man like it's fighting you on the you stupid fool. And then but you think that was a gift to the world. But now people want you give them same kind of gift. They want creative gift. The kids can't be creative no longer. Like you could get a box. The Christmas box after we used to play with the Christmas paper
Mm-hmm.
and the Christmas box.
Mm-hmm.
That used to make us more happy and joy.
Okay.
We used to try to
That
wrap.
was creativity.
We would try to
basically.
wrap the
Mhm.
present. Take a
Mhm.
paper, wrap rock and something, bring you say.
Dollhouse
So,
days,
yeah.
eh? The
But
days of the dollhouse.
Yeah, and it was so funny that you had and then you had you had. Remember when they used to play at Christmas time? You had the mother,
Mm-hmm.
the daddy,
Mhm.
cooking the food.
Yes.
These are the things in Christmas time, and then this is amazing, just amazing. I just saw that. This is what interesting was. Your mother always to get your church shoes,
Oh
a
yeah.
church shirt,
A new outfit
A coat suit, a
now.
change.
You see, when you talk about the new clothes now, what is another tradition in the Bahamas? Before you answer that, we just want to recognize my cousin Maria Blatch, Donegan up there in Chicago, right?
Chicago.
Maria.
Hey Maria, how you
And
doing?
she says she love it. She see where we featured the sharper needle. She called it
Yeah.
sharper needle.
Sharp needle.
Right. Sharper
Sharp
needle.
needle.
Sharper needle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
But me and my niece just had a conversation talking about how every year everyone painted their house for Christmas.
Every
And what was the thing? New
new,
everything, new furniture,
new furniture
new
every year.
curtain,
You
new.
you could have
Some people even got
find.
new fridge and stove.
What'd you say your cousin name?
Maria,
Maria. You know, I tell you, two people pickled me this week, and I
yes,
can take them on.
right.
I was trying to wonder when to take them on. I'm
Mhm,
glad she from the states
mhm,
because one of the people from the states,
mhm.
and I can answer them in a minute. So, and I want to chime into that because what I can say, she better chime into that. That's a good thing I can say. Yeah. Anyway, so like I say, I'll be talking about the furniture
Mhm.
and we just change the curtain, the
Yep,
furniture,
yep. New
and new.
front room set.
What was you put on the
And
floor?
if you
You
didn't,
remember we used to put on the floor?
linoleum.
Linoleum. Linoleum.
We used to call it linoleum, but it's linoleum.
Linoleum. We used to call it panoleum. Was linoleum.
Linoleum,
Yeah.
linoleum.
Man, listen. When you see my sister coming with a big roll,
Man, Christmas, the house used to smell. Everything smelled new,
I clean.
plastic
But
new.
people today don't bother like that. The money's the issue though. Things should be cheap.
Man, Tony, don't do it. We used to go and cut pine trees
For
out
Christmas.
and the
Yeah.
best scent.
Smell up the whole house.
Now everybody go to the
Mhm.
Christmas tree tent and purchase a Christmas tree.
Christmas tree from Milwaukee. They ain't want no Bahamian tree no more.
No,
We listen. You go cut tree in the bush for free.
you cut
Damn.
it now, you go to jail. You
Yeah.
know that?
Listen, nobody can tell me how to cut a tree. You know how many jail? It's
Yeah,
tree.
it's
God,
against the
hold on.
law.
The Rasta say job for this tree.
Go on then, Rasta
Yeah.
will pay your money, your jail fine
No,
too.
no. How you could charge me with God? What are they?
I guess too many trees were being cut and they had to preserve the pine forest.
But they,
But
but they
you
cutting
know,
all the
the
pine
ones
tree
that
now.
are imported, they literally grow those
But
specifically for
yeah, that's
Christmas.
just a scam because government says that pine tree are invasive. They go there
They
cutting them all
are,
down.
yeah.
Right. So I helping them. So
And
I
and trust me, they
so
are beautiful. They are
yeah.
beautiful in scent.
And they said that pod they put up.
Mm-hmm.
And you let me tell
The
you,
pine cone,
the pine cone, we use that now as a spray it
yeah, and
and
decorate.
decorate the tree.
Yeah.
You could put gold, silver spray and hang them as
Mm-hmm.
so boy, but let me tell you, time has gone so fast. Time has just creeped out of this from around us. Make me feel old.
Yeah. So going back to the Christmas play and the
Mm.
church now, I always there's this lady out of the village. Her name was Margaret, and you would die every year. I mean, it was beautiful when you look at it now in a mature way. But trust me, everyone used to laugh because you imagine a adult female standing up in the front of the church every Christmas, and she say, "Santa, Santa,
Sada Sada.
Santa, Santa, please bring me." And she would list off what she wants Santa to bring for her husband, her children, her grandchildren. And it was hilarious, but it was fun. And you're talking about people being creative in their expressions during Christmas, right? There was a song that persons used to recite to love came down at Christmas, love all lovely, love divine,
Divine.
love was born on
It's Christmas.
Christmas. We say
But listen,
saints and angels give the sign, and that's talking about the birth of
bird,
Christ.
the bird of
But
Christ.
I heard you mention it last week when we talked about the gifts that the wise men bring.
Yeah,
So a lot of the Christmas traditions in the Bahamas was centered around the biblical story of Christ's birth.
and I tell you this, like I tell everybody, I got a gift. Because they want to give, I got a gift. I got a good prayer. I can pray for everybody this year. I got a prayer for you. So just come, get your prayer. That's what the only thing you get for gift. But I want to answer, before we get deep in the show, I want to answer my friend Clyde. Clyde up in Houston. This has nothing to do with Christmas, but I just like because your cousin, right? So out
Chicago.
in Chicago, um, all of this talk about Clyde was talking to me this morning about um, America this and America that, and he's talking about the white man, and I said to him, hold up. Why all of y'all don't pack up
And come
out of
back
the
home
United
there.
States? No, go Africa
Oh, okay.
and develop your own America in Africa. Because if all y'all gonna sit there and complain about what the white man doing and what's going on in the United States, I think you should create your own wealth someplace else. Get from around the white man, develop your own. But see, and let me give you a story. Let me give you. I think this was triggered from a rapper somewhere in Chicago didn't get nominated,
Oh.
and he started to complain, right? And so here's it, and this real talk. I'm not knocking him, but I'm telling him, why do you, Dre and this rapper complain? Create your own award. BET did go on there, Black Entertainment, something. So why y'all don't open your own Black American award? Oh, right?
Okay.
And have your own, and then you ain't got to worry about the white man do, and you ain't got to worry about the Chicago and worry about
And
Texas.
basically, there's enough scope for everyone, to create their own special
Exactly.
classification on whatever it
So
is that they
you
desire.
there you there in the United States, and you complaining about United States and listen, when you black in the United States, they see you a second class citizen. That's just it. Now, because one or two slip the cracks and but
Tony.
hold on, this real talk.
It is real talk, but
Do
I
you know?
want you to know they come in the Bahamas and want to make us
Try,
second
try.
class
Okay,
citizens.
but look at this, and this is why I talked with your cousin now, because I'm bringing so she can answer me. I don't know one American or black Bahamian that leave the Bahamas, go to the United States, and come back successful.
There are some they don't come back; they stay over there and they're
Right,
successful.
but I said come back.
Well, but then now you telling Clive to go, right? But it's like you leaving Nassau and going to say San Salvador to try and establish what you have here in Nassau. What do you encounter? Hardship, because unless you have the essential resources.
There you go. That is what I'm talking about. If I'm going to do
Tony,
it,
let
I
me tell
have
you
the resources
something.
to.
I think you better stick a pin in that discussion,
Right.
because that can take the rest of our show,
Yeah,
and we're
yeah.
talking Christmas.
Yeah.
But I want us to look at black economics come 2021, because that's where you headed. How do we as a people build ourselves to support ourselves?
Yeah.
And that's our problem.
Because in the
That's
Bahamas,
our problem.
see why we had this discussion. I'm not knocking the United States or knocking them in the United States. No, I'm just talking generally. But why
But
that discussion?
then
Like you say,
it's
you brought something to the forefront.
I've heard in many forums regarding the black success issue, where there is a statement where they say, you tell us to pull up our bootstrap when, what did you do?
Okay.
How could we pull it up when every time we try, there is something there to knock us down?
Okay.
There are systems in place to ensure that that bootstrap is never pulled up. But we're not going to go any further.
Hold on. We're going to take this up in the new year,
Yeah.
right? But I'm just going to piggyback on something. I'm going to say something. So Clyde will understand that I'm not talking about the United States. I'm just talking about here too.
It's a human race issue.
Yeah, I'm going to bring something up here. You see how these foreign banks is raping her in the Bahamas? Wait now. So now, fellas like Sebastian, who got this money, who got this, the government need to allow them to open a bank.
Okay.
So they can be now. So now we're going back to Christmas.
As long as they keep it right, because Tony,
hold on.
listen, what you just said
Don't
will
become,
cause me
don't be
to
racist.
now. No, 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 no,
Hold on. I
no,
know what you're gonna
no,
say. Black
no,
man can't run nothing that be crooked.
no, no, no. What I was gonna say is we have been an independent country for 47 years now.
We're never independent.
What have we done differently from
The British?
over the last yes
We still,
what everything that we inherited is still here. We have not improved
but we
on
try.
anything.
Just example. Look at my head. Look at you.
So when we blame
You all
people,
dying.
when
The
we
British people
blame
died here. You all
people,
dying.
we have to look at ourselves. What have we done? Our bootstrap may very well be planted on diesel floor,
Yeah.
but we are people who say we are people of
But
faith, and if we are truly people of faith, we can do
you know what
far
people?
more.
Now listen.
We could do
Let's go back
far
to Christmas
more.
and talk about people.
Yeah.
Nobody. Listen. Hey, man. Listen. If you have one
So
person
it
on it,
just
believe
goes to show. It
about,
just goes to
it's about
show.
10 people.
So
in faith.
so the bottom line is
Nobody
the
into faith.
the problems that we face is very complex, and it's not one single thing. But we can do it if we unite. Okay?
We speak
And
Christianity with our mouth.
Christmas is a time when we best see unity, except for when we have gift exchange. And that is a different thing.
But last time I checked,
You know, the secret Santa, those things that we adopted from America
Yeah.
and all over the place.
and then it's good to.
But
good
when
to give.
the
But-
real Bahamian spirit at Christmas is that of giving without expecting anything in return.
Right. But let me ask a question.
Mhm.
So you going back to my coat suit. You know my money. They just buy me a coat suit every Christmas.
Christmas,
I get
yeah.
one.
Everybody's shop
I get one
looking
new
good. Go
black
to
shoes
church.
to go to church.
And talking about going to church, do you know that for many Bahamians, men in particular, Christmas is the only time the church see them?
Yeah, well, why not? I gotta wear
Christmas
my
is the
suit.
only time.
And then when wear their best, the wife get them their suit.
Christmas and New Year's Eve, even if they slip in just 2 minutes before 12 midnight.
Oh, that's a
That's a
New Year's night.
Bahamian tradition.
That's New Year's night.
All
We talking
about a
about-
Christmas.
But listen,
All about a Christmas.
and then everybody want to go into the church, and then everybody sit there, and they hurry to come out. They can't wait for the service over, so they go in and get eat. But you let me ask you a question. Your mother ever used to put duck on the table?
Duck. Mm-mm.
Yeah, duck.
Mm-mm. It was always ham and turkey. Ham, turkey.
fish.
You'll even have fresh pork before you have duck.
What did you say that somebody offered me? Just kill one
Fresh
goat.
pork.
Wait, somebody just killed one goat. I just remember that.
Yeah?
Kill one goat. Yeah. You tell me, yeah. So I gotta go get a goat and bring beef so you can do curry.
Me?
No, you don't eat. Oh, you don't eat goat. That's true. You don't red meat. Eh? That's true.
I don't eat nothing.
Nothing.
No, fish is the only thing.
Okay.
Fish.
Yeah, but like I say, Christmas time is be. And listen, when you
But again, now you just talk about some of the things as it move towards what we eat, because the chicken,
Yep.
homegrown,
right in the yard,
right? Homegrown chicken.
I just look at that one fat. The other one,
Yeah.
that one fat. That's a hen. No,
Even
kill it.
turkey, turkey. Back in the day, Bahamians used to grow their own
grown
turkey. You know.
But you know what? I didn't like with my mother them.
Mm-hmm.
In San Salvador, every year they send me Christmas. When they send me Christmas, you know what they gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
They look at the craziest turkey in the yard, and that's the one they kill. He run over there. He say, "This one the trouble."
That's the trouble. So you get rid of the trouble, right?
I said, "Why you kill it?"
And enjoy it.
Yeah, let's get. But you know, and talking about food,
Mm-hmm.
like my mother always had this way when she bake all night. Like I don't understand it. Let me ask you a question. Why do some people, when the children go sleep, Christmas Eve,
Uh-huh.
that's when they put the tree up, bring all the presents,
Yeah.
bake all the
Because
food.
it's a surprise element. It's the wonderment.
Wonderment. It's a wonderment.
Yeah.
And then tell the
I'm
children.
back when I was growing up. That's the time my grandmother put up the Christmas
And then you tell me
tree
Santa Claus
at
during
Christmas
last
Eve.
night.
Yeah, and Santa Claus
He
came
came
and
and,
brought the gifts.
and all the food
Yeah.
and everything.
So you go to bed. Mind the house is all nice and clean.
Yeah,
The
nice and
curtain
clean.
then change. The new sheets. The new chair covers. And everything are
Yeah.
pristine and clean.
Mhm.
And then that morning you wake up the following morning and the tree is up and the gifts are under the tree. Santa Claus and been
When
and
you're on a
gone.
slave. But let me, you ever gone through this? You ever like imagine back what is happening? Like go back to history, like how we imagine how we going back, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
But let me tell you what happened to me. I gone back where we used to live,
Mhm.
and I swear, now I can swear, I swear, the little one bedroom house,
Mhm.
we had 6 children. That should be big. Back in that day, you look at back then that should be big. Now you look at it, whatever, that's a chicken cup.
But
But we enjoy that.
now you see why our culture have changed so
Mm,
drastically,
mm,
because that closeness created bonds
yeah.
that even today are inseparable, and we are so nostalgic and we talk with such affection about those days. Today every child have their own bedroom and their own cell phone, computer, and everyone share the same room. I heard somebody literally say that you in the same house with your children and
Yes.
you send them a text
Yes.
message.
Yeah.
What
But I try.
foolishness.
I can start it up right now. Since you always start this. This is having and speaking of. We don't bend corners. We speak straight, straight talk. That's real talk live under the tree. So let me ask you a question. And these houses little small like this, and they had a little part off petition. And
Hmm.
I don't, my parents used to make love, and we didn't know.
That's a good
I don't know why
question.
you want to answer me.
Because it was also
Why you want to
private.
answer me?
It was also private.
Yeah, but I never know, and we never know. So and I had six. Hold on. I had 3 sisters, one brother, and me. Hold on. All us live in this little house,
Hmm.
and all us used to have share bed, yeah, and all us had
Hmm.
food.
With a wooden partition,
Yeah,
and you could hear
yeah,
everything would
yeah,
go
and I
on
couldn't understand,
from one room to the next.
but we were happy.
Hmm.
We were so happy, and everybody was happy. You,
Love was there,
you
not
know,
only at Christmas but year
yeah,
round.
and it has baffled me that
But
how
Tony, you want me to tell you
happy we
something?
were
You want me to tell you
at Christmas
something?
time. And you
Yeah.
know what? The clothes we had.
Mhm.
So my sister used to wear one another clothes, and
Mhm.
sometimes the
Mhm.
boys wear the sister clothes. And Christmas time we being had we swap and we make it done. You would go to school with Sweetwater tennis.
Mhm.
I tell you, and at Christmas time when you get these brand new tennis, like you're happy now.
Happy.
Wait, but you only could wear for half an hour because it can take a walk. Only
And
Christmas
keep them,
time,
keep them,
yeah,
keep them.
it's amazing. You know, I baffle how of little things we had,
Yes. But we were
but happy.
happier.
But you know
More
too,
loving, more sharing, more caring.
but we used to eat good because we
So
was from the land
tell me what your Christmas dinner did look like now.
back in the day.
Yeah.
But I used to try to tell you about how my mother would go and get the turkey.
All night cooking
Yeah,
on all
but
night.
she used to cook duck because she was adamant cook.
Okay.
She used to go get the every year. She tried to get
Mhm.
something different.
Okay.
Either pig
Mhm.
along with the turkey and the ham. It's also
Mhm.
fish or crawfish or
Mhm.
crab. So she
Mhm.
always tried to get something different. And I used I used to do the praying, believe it or not.
You used to what?
Do the praying.
I believe you
Back
still
in the
doing
day.
the praying.
The prayer just go to the rock. The prayer. Hey, that time I said, well, they say, food is blessed, amen. I only want to eat the food.
So tell me about the
What?
spread, man.
The
Okay,
spread.
your mommy cooked, but she
Benny
had
cake.
okay.
I remember the cake back. Benny cake, fruit cake, pineapple. Back in the day, pineapple to and
Pineapple
over.
upside okay, turn
Yeah.
over,
And so,
upside down.
and he always had nuts.
Right.
Yeah.
Apple and orange. So
Yeah.
you had
But
your basket or your bowl.
I had a sister
Mm-hmm.
named Yolanda.
Mm-hmm.
She used to cook. And when she cook, when she cook, she still cook now. But I mean, when
Mm-hmm.
she cook,
On
she cook
Christmas
like
Day.
she cook like it's a feast.
Okay.
Because you have coleslaw, mashed potato,
Macaroni.
macaroni,
Potato
beets,
salad. Candied
corn.
sweet
Yeah, yeah, the
potato.
whole thing.
Yeah.
And then this funny thing I never like this what the red thing we
The
call it?
cranberry.
Cranberry thing. I said, well, listen, don't put it on my food.
Why you didn't like the
No,
cranberry?
no,
The
no,
cranberry go with the turkey.
no, no, no.
But
Pepper sauce.
oh, pepper
Back in the day,
sauce.
turkey.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well,
So we used to enjoy it
I back as a child, I ate both ham and turkey.
as a child.
Yeah.
Now you
Now I don't eat
you
either.
cute now. You ain't now.
No. It's just my personal preference and the fact that
So what
I
you trying to
learned
say? You grow this
certain
big, and your
things.
mother taught you, and you grow this big, through eating all this ham and turkey, and now you think you're supposed to eat it.
Yeah, that's a choice that I have. That's a choice that I
You
have.
might have the choice.
But guess what?
You ain't dead, right?
Back in the day,
You ain't dead.
no. You see, I have my reason. Back in the day,
The white man
we
tell you.
raised our own food.
Right. Most
Today,
people raised their own food. Back in the day.
yeah,
Unless you was rich.
my grandparents were farmers.
Mm.
Okay, so the benny that we had benny cake from, the peanut that we had peanut cake from, the coconut that we had coconut, all came from our own yard.
Yeah.
Okay, the pork, my grandparents, my uncle who's now deceased, my dad do the the, the, the pig farm today, but I had an uncle who did the pig, right? Oh yeah, you ain't sing yet. You want to sing now, right?
Talk, baby.
A newborn king to sing.
Am I following you?
Okay, but so all of that let you know that we had. Okay, so today a lot of the things that we buy, we import, right? Imported, and they are injected with. You ever watch those documentaries with all the things that are used to make food safe, but at the same time unsafe? Okay, so there you go. We got it.
Yeah.
Anthony, we only have like 15 more
You
minutes,
joking?
and you ain't sing yet for people.
Well, like you see,
But the
them
spread,
old
right?
verses
Lots
tell
of
the spread.
vegetable, lots of meat,
I mean,
lots of starch.
you know what is amazing?
Rice,
Every
potato,
Christmas,
bread.
every Christmas, Joseph Spence,
Mm-hmm.
the world's best guitar player. We had a piano in the house,
Mm-hmm.
and he used to come with the guitar. He was with guitar.
I thought you was gonna bring your instrument today. The people was expecting that.
Oh, you want me to bang, 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 bang,
Yeah.
bang. Oh, no.
And you
Soon.
you promised to
No,
sing.
that's when we can talk about him and music. See, you got to tell a story. But this
No.
is Christmas time. Because Bahamians don't really
The
Christmas.
people come expecting. You know,
why
we
Bahamian-
said last week.
Why Bahamians don't actually sing Christmas music? I don't know what. Cut. Not sing. Cut.
You mean make write and produce?
They got some, and everything got to be big. Bahamian music is so boring. That's why I don't even go so far. Right to my bottom of my feet.
Well, they did have they did
Cover
have some what you call that remix of a lot of the international Christmas music. Remember Therese Hepburn and the same Parumpa Pum Pum, right?
Telling you,
Right?
Santa Claus is coming.
You sure they can hear you?
Joseph Spence. He knows when you are sleeping.
Sing,
He knows when you are awake. He knows when you are bad. Oh God, so be good for goodness sake.
That's how Joseph Spence
No, he
used to sing
said
it.
Sandy Claus is coming to
Ah,
town.
Santa Claus.
He don't say Santa Claus. Sandy Claus.
Okay. And you can actually find that on YouTube,
Yeah,
right?
Santa Claus. Joseph Spence. He knows when you are awake. He knows when you. And then he go into his riddle. He's bad. Oh goodness sake.
Now, one of the big music events. We talked about Junkanoo last week, right? But one thing that I like about Junkanoo is it don't matter what the music is, depending on the theme of the group, they will do the hymn arrangements of those songs to match their theme.
And we like you talking about the play back in there.
Mm-hmm.
These are all kind of play. But then our play never used to be Christmas play. We used to mix it up with all kind of play. Just play.
Really?
Like, yeah, man. So one time we did West Side Story. We had all kind of play.
Where in your school? It can't be church.
Christmas. We had what we used to call
On
The
which
Christmas
island?
cantata. Then they have Christmas play. It's all totally different.
Mm-hmm.
But the Christmas play don't have to necessarily mean this is our Christmas production.
It wasn't necessarily
I
about
used
the
to
birth of
I used
Christ.
to do the Dunder for one time. Well, with Mr. Bess and Mr. Wright.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they both was from Government High, and a woman named Helen. And then I used to be a part of the music with Daniel Knight, Rod Thomas, Helen Baxter,
Okay, so which one
yeah,
of those songs you could
Kelly.
sing for your audience today?
I'm not a good singer. I'm a good listener. So if I could get listening,
What
but
was
we
your
can sing.
favorite? What was your
We
favorite
can
song?
sing.
What was your favorite
We.
song?
What Christmas song?
Yeah.
I can't remember. It's so much of them.
You know,
Tell you what. Oh boy, what Luther Vandross sing it? Oh boy, I can't remember.
not every year is Christmas
Yeah,
though. Man, that's a new song.
that's a
You
new song.
you what's the name?
Ooh.
Merry Christmas, are you being? I mean,
Oh,
that used to be
that's the
ringing.
older Redden and them people like back
That's
then.
a
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
some
that's
older.
a
Yeah, yeah.
Bahamian. I mean,
Then you know
listen
Christmas
to me. I
coming.
call it a
G Vicious
Bahamian.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no man, they got
What
funky
was her
songs.
name?
They got funky songs now. Bring the money, don't bring the gift.
You so
Don't bring
crazy.
no present. Just bring the money. That's what I'm guys telling the fellas.
Yeah.
Bring the money, bring the gift. Money coming. Bring the gift, bring the money.
Tony,
Bring
you
the
are
gift.
crazy.
Yeah, but see, you gotta make Christmas so good. Christmas so good.
So, oh, Dad, yeah, you're talking about make Christmas so good. You know the song say, "Make every day Christmas for your woman."
Yeah, Christmas for your woman. Bring that money. Don't bring no gift. Don't bring no gift. But like you can sit here and make songs up. Folks, I'm very good at making songs up, But you sit song, you can make your own song,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But I love, you know, I love the fact that KB, I think, sing a Christmas song too.
Yeah, what's it called?
KB is a special type of breed. Vanessa's baby, he's a songwriter,
Mm-hmm. And a singer.
a singer, but
He sing mostly Bahamian
but he
songs,
sings,
culture, folk.
yeah, he sings
Yeah.
folk songs that
Yes.
bring sense to
Experiences
Yeah.
into music. So real life experience he convert into songs.
Yeah,
Right.
and he did a Christmas song. I can't remember. Today I can't remember.
Okay.
Some days he got it, and some days he got it. And what happened today? I had a little throat problem. That's why I ain't singing today
Mm-hmm.
because I had a.
Well, Tony, guess what? We done promise the people song. You know, "Oh Holy Night," right? You got to sing one verse of that, and
You
then
know, on my knees.
just sing one verse.
Yeah, you hear. The angel
Oh, holy night,
I know
the
the song.
stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error apart. Carry a pet and the song.
Oh, that's a beautiful song,
Word. See, I tell you, a thrill of hope. The weary was rejoicing for yonder a new and glorious morn.
On your knees, hear the angels' voices, night divine. Sing it, Chisholm. Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night, oh, holy night.
All night divine. Good. Now at least you get one.
Yeah, get one.
It wasn't an hour of singing, but at least it was one song, right?
But
But I'm sure you have a favorite song, though, Tony.
Christmas is what. I can't remember. I can't remember the song.
Okay, you
raise
remember last week you
Yeah,
talked
you
about
raise them, I can
Michael
sing it.
Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Christmas won't be the same this year.
Michael Jackson.
That's as far as I know, right? And then Santa came down the chimney.
Oh, that's
Who sing
half a
that?
tree, something like that. Go back. Yeah.
And I can't remember no more of that.
But
But you know what I like? I like the same one. Let the kiddies have the toys. Let the grown up make the noise. Now look in the mirror and sing it to your love.
yeah, yeah, I know. I know she's
That's what
trying
I
to,
said.
she's trying to get me sing.
Look at the
She's trying to, she's
YouTube
trying to get me
channel
sing.
and sing it to the
You're
one.
trying,
Let the
you're trying to get me sing.
snow and mistletoes to the one who loved them so. But tell her, you'll be quite enough for me. When old Santa rides his sleigh, he can please me right away with a present that forever will be new.
Will be new?
And not for to sing, it'll give him more to bring.
For all I want for Christmas is you.
Da, 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 da.
So. Music, let's go. Music. Oh, we can go now.
So you
She will
sing
stop.
now.
She'll
You
start me up.
promise people
She'll start
music,
me
so
up.
you
She'll
gotta
start me up.
sing.
Let's
Okay.
go. Start
All
me up.
right, now go ahead.
Start me up. No, you start
You don't
me
have
up.
another song?
No, I don't. You bring it up. I can sing it. Sing
Anyhow, people. Food time. What you sing at the time when you having your Christmas meal?
Me?
Yeah.
Bring the food. Water
Bring the
coming.
food.
Bring the food. Water coming. Food coming.
Okay. I'm trying to remember if there's anyone.
Joy to the
Oh,
world.
yeah.
That's it. The
Huh?
Lord has come.
So you
Let
see, it's
her
all
in.
centered around Christ, right?
Yeah, it's all like you.
Go ahead. Let every heart
Are you following?
prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. What else? The first Noel, the angels did sing. Once the Sultan's shepherds in fields as they lay. Noel, Noel, gone straight to it.
Noel, gone is the king. We're gonna say born. I know. Born is the
Gone is the
king of
ain't gone nowhere. He's still right here.
Israel.
Okay.
Yeah, you know. Let me see.
And then the secular ones: jingle bells, jingle bell rock.
Hey, jingle bell, on
I
the
know,
spot,
sir. I don't never learn
jumping
that word.
and singing, playing with Tony, up the jingle bell rock. Let's go. It's my time. Me and Melanie will say under the tree to me. We will sing for you in a special way. Oh, you gotta remember Melly Tony. Just sing. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. I'm making on the story. Jingle bell rock the town.
All right.
Christmas is coming. Melanie and Tony. Under the tree we go rock.
So what about a song for those persons who are in the snow right now? Is there a song that features snow? In the rain, won't you listen? The snow is glistening. A beautiful sight.
It's a
We're
beautiful day.
happy tonight. Walking in a wonderland. In the meadow we can make a snowman. And we can pretend he's passing
You
by.
passing?
If he asks if you are married, you say,
Oh no, Melanie, it's
but
Mussy.
you can do the job when you're in town.
Oh,
Every
every day.
Something about
Every
you
listen.
sit by the fire.
She won't sit by the fire. It's hot in here, and she wasn't trying to even find out. I'm happy today, and what you gonna say?
Walking in a winter
wonderland.
wonderland. See, Tony do make up songs, okay?
As we go.
And I'll tell you one thing about
what's this?
what Tony does. It's very common in the Bahamas. They call it dicey dough. What you call
Dicey.
that? When you don't remember the words
Yeah.
of the song, but you fill it in with
Yeah,
something.
you gotta fill it in. If you
Lord.
remember the word, no sense to stop. See, the show gotta go on. You can't stop. So if you start singing the songs, it's Christmas time.
I can't. I'm trying to see if there's a single Bahamian Christmas song.
That's
But
what I
you
tell you now.
said that we really don't write Christmas
We
songs.
don't focus on.
We do, however, put a Bahamian tune to
Mm.
other artists' work, right? So I'm just trying to think of.
But
I can't even think of one that was actually rewritten.
so Christmas something has come fast. It come fast and go. Like it come in and
That's
then go
why.
fast, right?
That's why. That's why for me, Christmas starts from anywhere from October to January, because one day of Christmas is just too short. It's just too short.
Yeah, and it's so. Listen, I think. See, this Christmas wouldn't repeat itself. This will be
Well, I
gone.
hope 2020 never
Right.
repeats itself, but they say every
Yes.
100 years,
Yeah.
because 100 years
Come on.
ago, COVID or a disease
disease was here.
such like this, a pandemic.
So what is
But
so what's happening?
2021, we're gonna have
Mm.
Junkanoo back, and what else
So
we
what has
dipped in
happened
for
in this
2021.
Christmas? We must remember how to love
And be
and,
thankful.
and be thankful.
So many persons
Though
have
so many people have died from COVID. So
and
many
other
people,
and other
yeah,
diseases
and so many
too.
people has died. They didn't make it.
But we
We
are here.
we here. We
Yeah.
even ain't sure we can make it, but
Hmm.
by God's grace,
But we
we can
gonna
make
we
it.
gonna be here for another big Christmas meal.
Right.
To
So
hear some more Christmas songs.
yeah,
To watch some more Christmas movies.
and so the only thing we could give you all now is happiness. I'm happy to be here, happy to know that we making it to Christmas
Mhm.
because we didn't make it yet. And so if we sit here and entertain you day every Friday,
Hmm.
that we care, that's why we're here. This show wasn't created because we want to be here just to be here.
No.
No, this show was created for this special times like this, where we can come as one and enjoy and share with you what we share in our lives. So hope we impact somebody so they can just be a little motivated, just a little motivated. And so Christmas is a time that we should let our hair down.
Do you realize how close Christmas is?
Next week,
The
right?
Christmas is actually. Is it really next week?
No, it is
No.
the 12th, the following week.
The following week, yeah.
But-
In 2
but-
weeks.
But that's so
2
close.
weeks from today.
But believe it or not, that coming so fast, you won't believe it.
Hmm.
And this could be the most disappointing Christmas for me. That's why I brought this up.
Why?
Because
No Junkanoo.
yes, it feels like something is missing.
Hmm.
Like
But family, you still have family.
Yeah,
you
but-
have
but-
so much more. No Junkanoo, so
but
by
John
God's grace,
Canoe,
next year,
but
John
John
Canoe,
Canoe
yeah.
comes with Christmas.
And Junkanoo is Christmas
Yes,
in the Bahamas.
yes, Junkanoo
Junkanoo
is
is Christmas.
So when John Canoe was canceled,
When
early
COVID canceled Junkanoo,
okay, when no.
COVID canceled
Let me go this again. Let me say this to my Bahamian people, so they get people around who haven't heard this in the show. The Macy's parade went on.
When?
It did.
The Macy's parade went on when?
Thanksgiving. It did. I watched it.
Really?
Yeah. So if the Macy's parade could have gone on,
Now, you know,
give me a second. John Canoe should have gone on. I think we made a mistake when we canceled it too early. We hold on, and then let you talk here. We didn't have to have all of the costumes. We could have had the
go
junk-
back to the old fashioned
right.
tradition.
We could go back with the Junkanoo music and T-shirts, and just the music itself,
And the
and-
social
and
distancing,
social distancing
and the
music,
mask.
and we could.
They had all that at the Macy's. They was wearing masks and all of that.
They were doing
Mind you, our weather now is fine
Mhm.
for Junkanoo right now. But you know, every Christmas is not cold.
No,
In America,
But
you could rest assured the temperature is gonna drop below 50 by a particular
but
time.
they could have done.
But for
voyage-
here,
They
it's
could
not
have
the
done
same.
virtual Junkanoo. Listen.
Tony,
Hold on.
I
But
like
see,
your ideas.
It's just being in the atmosphere, the
You
music.
know
See
how
that music,
exactly.
that
I
music.
just was
Yeah,
gonna
it's just
say,
the music.
when
It's
the
the music.
music
It has
comes
nothing to
on,
do
the
with
people
the
will forget all
right.
about social
Yeah, but
distancing.
hold on,
Trust me.
Hold on. Hold
Wild
on.
out. They wild out. You hear that word?
Let me ask you a question.
What?
You can play God?
Not me, not ever.
Okay. So if I gonna pass before Christmas Day, or I can pass, you can't stop that. Only God can stop that. So we can't play God.
God still expect us to behave
Yeah,
responsibly.
but I think, let me tell you what I thought. You don't have to have a whole big old group. You don't have to have the jungle moving. Let me tell you what you could have done.
You know what I want? Let people in the audience, should we not make Tony the future prime minister of the Bahamas? He has such great ideas
Yeah,
and he's
because
sitting on all these
but
well organized plans. You need to go and be the prime minister of the
well,
Commonwealth of the
let me say
Bahamas.
this to you. Let me say this to my listeners. We could have jungle stand still. We could have
We could still have it because guess what? You know how much Junkanoo music on YouTube? Every family could have their own little Junkanoo.
yeah. What we could have had.
So
We could
we'll
have had
have family based
we could
Junkanoo.
have had
Every
we could have
family
had
have their own
we could have
parade.
had jungle stationary. Listen now. Everybody get the distance spot and just beat up some music. Nobody just stay one spot.
Stay in your own cluster.
Yeah. Everybody stay. Like we had everybody stay in one facing one or whatever. And we can have it. And you can have it. You ain't got to move. That's what we can do. Virtual space it, distance. And then we had to have the 100 and some. We could have 15. We could have, you cut it out. And you still could have, because you still could have the
You
concert.
know what it sounds like? You know what it sounds like, Tony? That maybe they should have just have the small groups. What you call that?
The A groups, the B
the
groups,
what the cat with
the C groups,
CA.
C and B.
Yes. No, not even the B, just the C. You know, the
Yeah.
small groups
But
like B, C, and BTC, and the Fox Hill small groups, and the little group from every
because
community.
you could have, see, let me tell you how, hold on, give me a
But,
second. Let me tell you how
uh-huh,
crafty this we could have done this. With a great mind thinking, some great mind. You could have a lead costume. Just one,
one
because
banner,
place it underneath. Yeah.
one
They
banner,
place it underneath the costume.
hmm
So
and
you have,
then everybody else in T-shirt
right.
with mask
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
with their goatskin
Yeah.
drum, they
Well, I
colunkas.
watched the award show the other night. They had people dancing with masks on. And so it could have been done.
Okay,
Dancing with
Tony.
masks on.
All right.
They had, see. We have to be creative. Listen, we,
Under the
we have to
new
be
normal.
creative.
But
Yeah.
you know we slow. We
Yeah. But
slow.
we got to be creative.
You know we
We
are slow.
could be creative.
Change occurs very
They're having
slowly in the
football now.
Bahamas.
They're having football.
Uh-huh. You
Yeah.
telling me the football players running around with masks on too?
No, the coaches have in masks. When you stand still in masks, but everybody got to keep the motion on. And they haven't it working. It working. And people are getting sick. See, now you're having a lot of having the bubble. The tourists come, you go in the bubble, they do this face thing, they do this, where you got to stay in. John Canoe could have done that. Where,
Tony?
you know, I understand Bahamas in this, and that's what you can tell me. I understand that.
No. At the end of
But it is a
discipline,
way
it's
you could
the
have done it.
resources.
No, you don't need no resources for this.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't need, hold on. You don't need no resources. Let me tell you what they could have done. Give me a chance. They could have taken the people in, let's say, at Paris Island.
Mm-hmm.
Have John Canoe in a settle of Paris Island there. No fans. Listen.
Okay,
No fans.
and that's virtual. That's virtual.
You could bring it live on TV.
Virtual.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And so you just have the Junkanos. They sleep for 2 days. Everybody be tested. The thing. Everybody come and see 2
But
days.
you know what that sound like? You remember your idea of Junkanoo? It means then that you could have a week of activities where one group is featured each night.
Yeah.
Or something
Yeah.
like that.
But you could have done it. It see. It's expensive to put Junkano on in Bay Street. It's expensive to do that because you got to put the rail in and this and that. Put the light in. You got to buy tickets and people coming on. It's expensive. So the government spent a lot of money trying to prepare it. So that same money they spent, that same money they okay, that same money they prepared, right? Okay, that same money they prepared.
Uh,
What they could have done is take that money and make a bubble with selective, hold on, selective junction. And what they
how
could,
long you think it take for Atlantis to come up with this bubble idea?
bananas?
Yeah, how long? How long? How
No, no, no.
long did it take
You're
them to
missing
come
the
up with that?
point. You're missing the point. The government should take. The only problem the government had to do was take the test, take the blood test. I mean the test,
COVID test.
the COVID test, and everybody there for the week,
Boy, let me tell
for
you
the week. Hold
something.
on,
Let me
for the
tell you
weekend.
something. You just make everything sound so
Yeah,
simple.
but see, you have to be creative. See, you cannot. See, you have to do something. You can't just say, "I ain't doing nothing." They could have done something with a 50 junkanoo.
Well, then guess what now? You see, you got to realize whilst the government make the decisions, they had a dialogue with so the creative minds were not creative.
Yeah, the create. No, no. I'm telling the create. I'm not no.
They
They had
had
it, but the yeah.
consultations.
No, you don't have with the government. You don't have no consultation. When the
That's what
government,
they
when
said.
the
They
government say
said they met
what that
with
means,
the Junkanoo
what that
people, and the
means if you sit
Junkanoo
here,
people
what that
said they
means if you sit
agreed.
here and I tell you we ain't having junkanoo. Yeah, I come in here, we ain't having junkanoo.
I'm sure that's how it went. But
That's
anyhow,
it. That's how it
let's
went.
anything else
Oh, you
we
got to get up. Oh, yeah, okay.
yeah.
So what we gonna do is wrap up. But we can't wrap up with a song. We can't wrap up just like that.
Okay.
We gotta
So
wrap up with a
what song you want to wrap up with today?
I don't know.
Mama baked a
No,
Johnny cake,
just
Christmas
roast.
coming. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. We done
Roast
sing that, eh?
chicken.
Jack Frost and the peanut, you
Good.
know.
I sang that last week. Sometimes with your eyes overflow, I find it hard to say goodbye. You said
Tony's on his way.
I'm
He's creating Christmas songs as he go along.
she's doing a great job.
And every listener must come to realize that Tony is a music what?
And
Genius.
And so I just want to say to you that I love you for listening. What
And we
do
invite you to come
come
along again next week when Tony will talk more Christmas talk.
I will bring my guitar.
You hear him? He's promising to bring a guitar
keyboard
and a keyboard, and he's gonna play some music. If he doesn't, I'm gonna invite you to boycott his show.
Now I'm gonna sing your song. And so I offering this simple praise to you.
Kids from 1 to
The
92,
92,
although it's been said
many times, many ways. Merry Christmas to you.
And so until next week, when we
Under the
will
tree.
be
Tony and Melly, boogie. Make sure you do your
under the tree.
wash your hands, cough in the elbow, wear your mask, keep your distance, and do the Corona boogie. Corona boogie. The Corona boogie. That's good. Yeah. The Corona boogie.
See you next week, folks.
Next week. Same place, same time. Enjoy it. I enjoy the show. Have a safe day. I know the truth.
About Christmas.
I know about God is the answer for the season.